Hello everyone, my name is Alyan Farwala and today I am here again with another special guest and my special guest name is Dr. Rani. Okay, so hello Miss Dr. Rani, how are you?
I am very good, thank you, Alyan. Really lovely to be here with you. How are you doing?
I am doing fine, thank you so much for asking. First of all, I am very thankful to you for giving me your precious valuable time for the interview.
Thank you so much. I would like to say I am very grateful for you to give me the opportunity to share my journey and to be part of your story. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so before moving on to question, can you please introduce yourself?
Sorry, Alyan, I couldn't hear you. Can you please repeat that?
Yes. Can you please introduce yourself?
Oh, yes. Sure. Yes. Hi, everybody. My name is Dr. Rani Thanacoody. I am really happy to be with all the students of the school, with Alyan, and with the audience. So I am based in the UK, but I am originally from the small island of Mauritius, which is in the Indian Ocean. And I came to the UK 12 years ago, and my main profession is an academic. I teach in the area of human resource management, and part time, I am a clinical hypnotherapist using using rapid transformational therapy method. I am also an international inspirational speaker. I am a Mars Venus life and relationship coach, breathwork coach, chakra practitioner, life and life force compassion practitioner. And I also do tarot reading and astrology. And my passion is to empower women, to help them to triumph over their traumas in order to enable them to lead purposeful and fulfilling lives. I have also a podcast called Amazing You by Dr. Rani Thanacoody. And my podcast is to inspire and give hope to people facing challenging times. Thank you.
That's great. Oh, some wonderful. Okay, miss. So my first question in your screen. At Rehan School, our does not include science, physics, or math. Instead, we focus on technology, freelancing, IT, and AI. I'd like to know your opinion on this approach.
Wow, that is wonderful, I think, because all the other schools they focus on science, physics, and maths, and this is developing the left side of the brain, which is only the rational and the logical thinking. But your school is doing a great job to help you to focus on the new things, on technology, freelancing. So you are developing your other side of your brain, your left side of your brain, which is about developing your creativity, developing your uh, how do you say, your creative side, your art side. So that is really an amazing thing that you are doing, and also focusing on becoming an entrepreneur, doing freelancing, which is wonderful. And this is what school should be teaching students, how to stand up one day and to have their own job instead of going to organizations and looking for jobs. So I think using AI, these are great things because these are tools of the future. And I think your school, you are very lucky to be going to this kind of school and for your friends to go to such kind of school. So I really applaud your teachers, your head school for the great job. Thank you.
Exactly, we are very lucky. Okay, so my next question in your screen. Can you tell us about your background and how you become interested in holistic heading and personal development?
Yes, thank you so much, Alyan, for this question. So my background is like I have been researching for the past 20 years, doing research on stress, and well-being. And I have done my PhD on that. And I have never really understood myself. People told me that you would understand yourself when you do a PhD, but I didn't. It was a it was a challenge. I love doing the PhD, but I really didn't understand what are these theories helping me? What is that going to help me to move forward? It helped me to get a job, but it didn't help me to understand myself. And so in about at around 20 the year 2017, I was working in a university, and I faced bullying at work. And this is something that I have been experiencing throughout my whole career in teaching. And I realized this is a pattern I need to stop, because I want to understand what is going on and what can I change within myself. And that was the really, I was at the pit of the hole, I would say, really deep, because I left the job and I had nothing. I was in the UK. I need to find another job, but I really want to understand what is going on. Why is that pattern continuing like that? So I was really lost. I don't know how to explain. I was in a situation where I lost hope about everything. I didn't know where I was heading. And I came back to my country. Then I took a lot of time. I prayed a lot. I did a lot of reflection. And then I realized I needed to go back to the UK. There is something else for me. And in 2018, I came back, and I was still searching, what is that course that I need to do? I need to do something else. And that's when the pandemic hit. I found the course of hypnotherapy. I did that course and to become a clinical hypnotherapist. But first, I did that course to understand myself. And that was changing, Alyan. It changed everything about how I see the world, how I see myself, and and that helped me to let go of a lot of emotions that I have suppressed throughout my whole childhood. So that was really life changing. And after the clinical hypnotherapy, I wanted to know more about that personal development. So I did several courses, like the one Mars and Venus coaching. I did astrology, tarot reading, breath work, chakra healing, all to help myself to understand myself. And this, I must say, all these courses are all all these practices have played a big role, each one in their own ways, in helping me to become the person I am, that is to be free to express myself. I don't need to keep my voice shut. I couldn't even say what I want. I couldn't be real with myself, And this has been a beautiful journey. This has helped me to write books, co-authored books that will talk at some point, met beautiful people, and meeting you as well. If I hadn't done that work on myself, I wouldn't be here with you. So I am really grateful for that journey, for all these modalities. Thank you, Alyan.
That's really awesome, wonderful, Miss. Okay, so my next question: what inspired you to become a clinically hypnotherapist and in rapid transformation therapy?
Yes, thank you, Alyan. What inspired me to become a clinical hypnotherapist and to specialize in rapid transformational therapy? Yes, I realized that I didn't want to go to heal myself. I didn't want to do psychology, because psychology, it's a lot of theories, but you don't really practice. I wanted something that, other than academia, that my teaching, something I can help also other people. Because when I can heal myself, I can help other people. And I was looking until I found that right course, that hypnotherapy course, that rapid transformational therapy. And it is different from other hypnotherapy courses, because that hypnotherapy method it is the healing that people get is very fast. You don't have to spend years in therapy, but you, in 1 or 2 sessions, you get the relief. And what we do in that session, in those sessions, it is really transformational for the client, because as a client, I guide the client throughout the session. So it's a 2.5 hours session. And at the end of the session, I give the client an audio, a personalized audio for them to listen. So the session, it helps the clients understand. They come up with an issue, maybe they come up with depression. And so many people are facing a lot of challenges these days. So let's say the client come with depression. So together, I help the client to understand the root cause of the depression, because the depression is just the symptoms, Alyan, of what is manifesting in the body. So we go to the root cause. I put the client into a relaxation, and the client themselves, they access their subconscious mind, which is a big software in our mind that store all this information from the time we are born and even from our past lives. So I help them to go back there, access the information. Where is the root cause of the depression? And once the client get the understanding using different techniques, then the client will extract those beliefs that have given them the depression, because no baby is born with depression. Every baby is born happy and joyful, but we acquired all these depression and anxiety as we grow up. It comes from our conditioning, from what people tell us as a child, can be from our family, it can comes from our friends, it comes from our schooling, it comes from our news, it comes from the society, all the things that people say, oh, you are not good, you can't do that, you are too stupid. So we acquire all that, and then it becomes ours, but it's not us. And then later it affects us as we grow up. It gives us low self-confidence. We feel that we don't belong to this world. We feel that love is not available for us. And that when people start to go into addiction into drugs addiction, shopping addiction, can be pornography and all this. So I help the clients to let go of those beliefs, and then we wire in, we code in some new positive thoughts. So we let go of the negative and we put in some positive thoughts, and these positive thoughts come in the form of an audio that the client listen for 30 days, and that help them to get them prepared for the life that they want, so that they can live that great life without suffering, but a life of abundance and happiness.
Wonderful, awesome, amazing. Okay, so my next question is, can you tell us about your experience as a Mars Venus life and relationship coach, and how you help clients navigate the complexity of relationship?
Yes, sure, Alyan. So my experience as a Mars and Venus relationship coach. So after doing the hypnotherapy, I wanted to help my clients to be able, to move forward. And coaching, it's about helping the client to see where they are now so that they can move forward. It's the same when any individual, anybody drives a car. Before you drive your car, you need to know where you are first. So you look at your mobile, you look at the GPS to locate where you are first. And once you know where you are, now you can put the code of where you are going, so that, and the car will be able to follow that, the GPS. So the same is with coaching. I help the clients, whatever issue they are facing, to find out where they are. So we do an evaluation of where they are in their life now. What are the issues that are affecting them? And once they do that, now I work with the client, and we go according to the client pace, step by step. We create a plan, a 90-day plan that I will help the client on that journey weekly so that they can move forward to achieve what is it that they want in their life. So it is a beautiful journey. It takes about 90 days for the clients to be able to move along their journey. And it is really, really powerful because in that practice, clients also, one of the things that I have seen with clients who do the coaching, because the coaching is very different from other coaching, we will also work with the emotions of the clients. We help them to free their emotions, the suppressed emotions, because any emotions that we suppress, it goes in the body and it stays stuck and it creates some illnesses. And I want to share with you the quote that is written in a hospital in London. It says, the the it's about the body. It's it's the feelings that cannot be expressed will try to express, will cause the internal organs to weep. So the feelings that cannot be expressed will cause the internal organs to weep. So I have the clients and I give them some very in- interesting, some great techniques that they can apply to heal themselves. And one of them is the feeling letter. So in the feeling letter, they are able to let go of their emotions. And this is a very powerful technique. So that's, and with the Mouse Venus coaching, we also, I also help the client to understand that the brain of men and women works differently. But both of them, that's, though they work differently, but men and women also complement each other. So when we understand how the brain of a man work and how does that of a woman work, we can understand each other better. So that's very important. And that's what we do as well. In the Mouse Venus coaching, we are here. I am here to help clients to change one relationship at a time so that we can change. I can change the world together with them. Thank you.
Really awesome, wonderful, miss.
Thank you.
Amazing. Welcome, most welcome. Okay, so how do you consist breathing technique as a breathwork course to facilitate emotional release and self-discovery?
Thank you, Alyan. This is a great question because breathing is a very important. And as a breathwork facilitator myself, I use breathwork in all my sessions, whether it's hypnotherapy, whether it's chakra healing, because breathing is extremely important for each one of us. And it's a topic, that we often ignore, we often escape that, but breathing is essential for our health and well being. And if we look at breathing, it is rooted in the Eastern cultures and the traditional medicines. And what breathing means, it is in Sanskrit, it means prana. That is, it means life force. So it is a reminder that breathing is a life force, is a very powerful energy that resides within each one of us. It is a potent life force that impact our life and that we need to look into it, we need to value it. And the first thing that we do when we are born, Alyan, and I know you did that, I did that too, we all did that. As soon as they cut our umbilical cord with our mother, we start to breathe by ourselves. And the last thing that we do when we die is we exhale. So breathing is such an important, but what has happened is in the life that we live, you as a student and your fellow classmates and everybody else in this world, we are so busy. We live such a hectic life. Students have exams, they have all sorts of assessment, and we have to perform, we have to do our best for our family. There is a lot of pressure put on us, but there is a lot of unrealistic expectations that we have to be the best. We have to be coming number one in the class. And all these expectations are creating a lot of stress for students and for anybody. And we have also unrealistic expectations that come from the media. We see that uh, boys have to be strong, have to exercise, have to be fit, and women have to be like Barbie. So it's a lot of pressure, and that creates a lot of stress. And what happens when we are stressed is our nervous system become dysregulated, being in constant stress. And this stress in our body, it leads to several issues. It leads to digestive issues, mental fog, perpetual anxiety, and many other ailments. So our body will always communicate with us. Whether we have a headache, whether we have a stomach ache, it is a way to communicate with us to tell us that something is wrong, that we need to address it. So, breathing, if we do the breathing, it will help to balance our nervous system, to calm our nervous system down. So, our nervous system digest food properly so that we have energy as well, because when we are under stress we don't have energy. So breathing is extremely important, and it helps us also to let go of our traumas. So I would say, Alyan, breathing is the most important thing that we can do for ourselves. So I would highly recommend people, and even you, your friends, to start to do some breathing whenever you feel stressed. Thank you.
Exactly. Very great. Very nice. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so miss, my last question in your screen. What advice would you give to individuals who are looking to embark on a transformative journey towards self-discovery and healing?
What advice I would thank you, Alyan. This is another great question. Wow, I'm very impressed. So, what I would tell individuals who are looking to transform their lives on that journey of self discovery is to take that step. Do not let the fear get the better of you, because that journey is so rewarding when you start to on that self-discovery journey, because as you get on it you will discover more about who you are. You will be able to develop your potential, your gifts that you didn't know you had. Like I had gifts that I didn't know, Alyan. I didn't know I could speak like I'm speaking. I would have never done that before if I didn't go on that self-transformation journey, on that self-discovery journey. And I also developed my gifts of writing in books. So I have published two books, co-authored two books. One is called Bare Naked and Beautiful, and I have also co-authored another book with 29 coaches from around the world with my main coach called Dr. John Gray, and the famous book Mars, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. And the book I wrote together with them is called Love and Coaching. So, so I would say, as you go on that journey of self-discovery, everybody, you will it will help you to discover your gifts of inside of you, because every gift that you have is not from the outside world. Every gift that you have, God has given you. It is inside of you. It is your mission, everybody on this earth, to discover your gifts. And you do not want to go and die taking your gifts to the cemetery, because it is your responsibility to share your gifts to the world and to make the world, and that's how you will make the world a better place. So take that step, go through that journey of self discovery. It is very painful, but it is so worth it. You will feel alive, you will feel happy, you will feel in control of your life, and you will feel that you can control your destiny. It's not other people from outside who control your destiny. You are the master of your life and you are the creator of your life. So look within, find a therapist, find a coach. Do not stay in your problem. You are not alone and life can be better. Life is not to suffer. This life is very short. We have only this life now. We don't know how long we will live, but let's make the best of it. And it is only in discovering, in going within, that you will find yourself. And when you heal yourself, you are healing the whole planet. So, this is your responsibility, everybody, to make sure that you heal yourself to make the world a better place. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Alyan.
That's great. Thank you. Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge, sharing your experience, and motivate us. I hope everyone learned something new with your knowledge and experience. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Alyan. And I would like to wish you the very best in your studies and in everything that you do. I know you are the future of the world. You will do great things in this world, you and your classmates. Keep doing the great job. Believe in yourself. Know that everything that you want, you can achieve it. And look within you. God has given you all the gifts and the talents. And believe in God and have faith that you are here for a great work. And I am so excited for you for the future and stay in touch and all the best to the audience as well. Thank you for everybody. And if you need my help, you can find uh, my website. So it's https column slash dr Rani Rani Thanacoody THANACOODY.com, and you can book for a free 30-minute session. So Alyan will put my website, I think, and the YouTube. So feel free to watch, share, and to watch his podcast as well and his videos, and let's work together to make the world a better place. Thank you, Alyan, and thank you to the audience. Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you so much for your wonderful question. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Bye bye.